Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing some zucchini bread. I had an abundance of zucchini and I decided to make some zucchini bread. Here I'm just shifting my dry ingredient, the flour, cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda, and some salt. All of the ingredients will be listed in the description box down below. Now right there, I'm just making sure all the flour is nice and smooth because it makes for a good consistency and a nice smooth batter. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now that I'm done with the dry ingredients, I'm going to start on my wet ingredients. In my mixing bowl, I've already incorporated some eggs, some sugar, and some oil. Right there, I'm adding my pure vanilla extract, and I'm just going to blend it for maybe about 3 to 5 minutes, not long at all, until it's nicely incorporated and smooth. Okay, now it's getting to that smooth consistency that I'm looking for, and I am going to add my shredded zucchini shortly. There I have my zucchini that I shredded earlier. It's about 2 cups. And I'm just going to mix that until it's nicely incorporated. Don't have to mix it that long, just until it's incorporated. And then I'm going to slowly add my dry ingredient to the batter. The reason why I'm adding it slowly is because I don't want a mess. If you try to add all of your dry ingredient, you're going to end up with a mess in your kitchen. And once that's nicely incorporated, you're going to add the remainder of your dry ingredient. And all you're looking for is a nice, smooth consistency. You don't want to overwork your batter because you don't want it to be tough. There I'm adding some almonds. No, I'm sorry, I'm adding some walnuts. However, I have made this where I have used almonds. I'm guessing you can use any nut that you know, your favorite nuts. I'm probably going to try pistachio next because that's one of my favorites as well. So right there, I've added a cup of walnuts. And the walnuts go in at the very end. And right there, I'm just going to mix it just enough to get it all incorporated. I don't want to overmix my batter like I keep saying. I don't mean to keep repeating myself. Right there, I'm just spraying my baking pans to make my loaves. And that's just a little flour to help it from sticking. Even though these pans right here, I got them from Amazon, they are the best. It really doesn't take much, and whatever you're making doesn't stick to these pans. But I'm just used to putting flour and spray on my pan, so that's what I did. And of course, you don't want too much flour because you don't want the bottom of your loaf to be really, really dry. So try not to put too much flour. Right there, I'm just going to equally distribute the mixture into my loaves. I eyeball it. It always seems to work out. So I just go with that method. I could take a measuring spoon and equally distribute the batter, but I just eyeball it. And then once you have put all your batter into your pans, you're going to pop it in the oven. Actually, you're going to preheat your oven to 325. And then you're going to bake your loaves for approximately 45 minutes to an hour. And of course, you always check your loaves by sticking either a toothpick or some type of, whatever you got. Stick it in there. If you pull it out and there's no mixture and it's dry, then your loaf is ready. Right there, I'm just sprinkling some powdered sugar. That's optional, by the way. You don't have to. And there it is.